Welcome to the Hoopsville Coaches Corner, presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm Dave McHugh, joined by Jeff Charney from Purchase, and we're talking to him right after their tough loss to Cabrini. And Coach, I know it's been a rough start to the season, thanks to injuries primarily. Certainly not the team you wanted or hoped you would have here, but still an opportunity to help this team grow.
Yes, I was very proud of my team tonight. They were basically supposed to be role players on our team and help out, but we had several injuries and we basically lost too many players in the beginning. And we had to change our style because we had a 7-3 kid, and he's being looked at by 9 NBA teams. They were coming to this tournament, in fact, to see him. And
they changed their
plans. It happened a week before the season, so our offense really didn't have much time to change.
Yeah.
And we're struggling, and I think we'll turn it around by mid-season, I'm hoping.
I was going to say, you lose a 7-3 presence inside, you can also have a presence outside. You talk about the role players now having to have an actual role on the team, and have a starting role even. And not being able to have time to redo the offense that you've been working on for 4 weeks, essentially. Right. So what's the process now? Is this now an evolution of changing the offense as the year progresses, or just getting the guys used to executing what you want to execute with a different look?
Right. We're going to try to execute what we want. We have a wide body in the middle, and we're hoping that he comes around. Right now he's not, but soon he will. I'm hoping.
And you knew this tough chance with Cabrini was going to be tough. I mean,
yes, we do.
Aaron Walton Moss versus your guy, we're good to go.
Right. Yes, I understand. But anyway, they're two different positions, and depending on what transpired to the rest, they're very athletic. We were supposed to be very athletic. We still are, but we just don't have that head guy.
Yeah.
That one guy to score. Like they have a Moss. He's probably one of their only true seniors, but he is a guy that he's a leader on the floor, and that's what you need.
How much does it change the approach to the weekend, too? Instead of maybe coming in looking to get a couple big wins that can help your NCAA criteria, can help your regional ranking, help get you confidence, is this more turned into not exhibition mentality, I don't want to say it that way, but kind of the mentality, we just need to get our X's and O's
it's
down.
more of a learning experience than really expecting to win this tournament or win your games. Win the games.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's going to be tough. Like I said, I'm just waiting for somebody to show up and start making consistent shots. We're just a little too inconsistent now. I don't know, we must have missed 52 shots again tonight.
Yeah.
We're missing in the high 40s, low 50s every game. We're getting open looks. We're doing a lot of good things, but we're just not consistent.
So how do you take this stuff and now move forward with the season? You got one more game here. On Sunday, but then what do you do moving forward?
Well,
and, I mean, the conference is still much in play.
Right, we got Albertus Magnus after that.
Yeah.
So we don't
You're really starting off with a bang, Coach.
Yeah, I wouldn't have scheduled this if I didn't think I was going to be loaded. But but anyway, we're going to move forward, and we're just going to do the best we can, and I think we're going to be a good team by the end of the year.
Scarily, you could start the season 0-6. But, as you said, you get into conference play, you get some confidence with these guys.
Right.
You could still win the conference and be a factor come March.
Right.
How much does this weekend then play a role down the road?
Well, like I said, they're better teams, better talented teams, and you have to play better defense and do more movement and quickness because of that, and that only helps you against the other conference teams that are not as talented, which they're not as talented.
Yeah.
There's a couple good teams in there, though. It's going to be tough. But
so let's talk about the conference. What do you expect from the Skyline this year?
Well, I think Sage is going to be a front runner. I mean, they were. I was expecting them to challenge us anyway. I think they're pretty good this year, and they were my pick for the #1 team. Because you can't pick for yourself.
Right, you can't, unfortunately.
Okay, but anyway, and there's a couple other. Westbury's pretty good. I don't know about Mount St. Mary's yet. They haven't played, so. But they're always the top teams.
Yeah.
And, when we were with the big guy, we were rated #1. And obviously that's changed a little bit mentally. So, but like I said, we're going to be in there. We've had strong records against them. We've come through before. So I'm not really worried about that. I'm just worried about when we're going to actually meet the marks that I've set for them and the expectations.
What about region changes now? You got the MAC Freedom comes over. You now have Cabrini and the Colonial States Athletic Conference coming over as well. Certainly makes it a deeper region, makes it a little bit more challenging at the top. How much has that changed the mentality you have had moving forward?
No, not really. I just worry about my team. I don't worry about
Yeah.
the rest of the teams. I can't control that
Sure.
unless we play them head-to-head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just care about my team.
We got you here to the Hoopsville National Invitational Classic
Yes.
over a beer
Yes.
in Roanoke.
Yes, several of us, I
Several. It
remember.
was probably, we'll keep that to
It was
one.
more of a bribe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was interesting conversation. You talking about strengthening SOS numbers and finding challenges out there.
Right.
Me replying, do these kinds of things, like come to the Hoopsville Classic because you get a
Right.
chance to really face off against some good teams.
Yes.
Is that kind of a new mentality that you guys are taking on?
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, a team like I brought it today is not ready. They
Right.
would experience maybe if they were coming back next year after a year of play.
And
that'd be a
no
focus.
injuries is a
that'd
different
be-
conversation.
But injuries are killer. And the thing is, I expected to be loaded and probably win my games here.
Yeah,
You know, I just felt that I would. I knew Cabrini graduated a lot.
yeah.
Even though Catholic didn't, but the thing is, I just felt that we were good. I mean, I thought we were gonna be really good.
That's gonna be the other thing. You play a Cabrini squad that's very athletic up and down the court.
Right, yeah.
You're gonna play a Catholic squad, very disciplined, half-court set, throw
Right.
multiple defenses
Right,
at you.
right.
You get a chance to see a lot here this weekend.
Yes.
That's gotta be beneficial,
Oh,
and then
it's-
you go right back into Albertus Magnus
Right,
next.
yes. Albertus Magnus next, right.
So, I mean, it helps you out. It
Yes,
gives
it
you a
does.
lot of looks.
It's gonna give us, and we could, like you say, conceivably be 0-8, maybe 0-7, or 1-3-10, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We play 10 games. You know, I have expectations that we'll be fine.
Well, it's fun to have you here. I'm glad the beers worked
Yes,
out in our
it
favor there in Roanoke.
Definitely worked out.
Coach Jeff Charney here from Purchase. Again, they will take on Catholic to wrap up the third annual Hoopsville National Invitational Classic here at Stevenson on Sunday at 5. Coach, as you probably remember, we always give the coach the final word. Any final thoughts you want to share with those who are watching?
Thank you very much. I appreciate the invitation, and we're hoping that when we're good again, we'll be back here.
Well, we hopefully can get you back here as well.
Okay.
Again, Jeff Charney here in the Coach's Corner, presented by Buffalo Wild Wings.